Now to the ancient shrine of Hecate, deep in the forest in a shady grove, she made her way. Now she was strong and brave, her vanquished passion cool, when she saw Jason, and straight the smouldering flame was lit again. Deeply she blushed, and fire suffused her face, and as a little spark that lies unseen beneath the ash, feeds on a fanning breeze and grows and rises to its former strength, so her faint love, which now had seemed to fail, leapt, as he stood before her, into flame. By chance that day on Jason's features shone uncommon grace. Her love could find excuse. She gazed, her eyes fixed on his face as if not ever seen before. In her wild thoughts his features seemed not mortal. Motionless she stood there. Then, when he began to speak and grasped her hand, and in low tones besought her aid and promised marriage, her hot tears burst forth. "I see," she cried, "the thing I do. It's love, not ignorance, leads me astray. My help shall save you. Only saved. Fulfill your promise." Then by the pure rites of Hecate, and by whatever power dwelt in that grove he swore, and by the Son, her father's father, who sees all the world, and by his triumphs and his perils past, then she was sure, and straight the magic herb she gave into his hands and taught their use, and blithely he returned to his abode. Now dawn has put the twinkling stars to flight. The people throng to the sacred field of Mars and fill the heights around. Amid them sits the king himself in purple splendor throned. Look, there the bulls with brazen hooves come forth, their adamantine nostrils snorting fire that scorches the green grass. And as a furnace roars, or as in a kiln the slaking lime hisses and burns beneath the watery spray, so roared the imprisoned flames that rolled within their burning chests and throats. But Jason went forward to meet them. As he came, they lowered the terrible muzzles and their iron-tipped horns. Their cloven hooves stamped on the dusty ground, and smoky bellowings filled the waiting field. The Greeks were stiff with terror. On he went, and never felt the snorted flames, such power the magic charms possessed. With daring hand he stroked their hanging dewlaps. On their necks fitted the yoke, and forced the beast to draw the heavy plough and cut a furrow deep across the sacred ground, never ploughed before. The Colchians were amazed. The shouting Greeks cheered on their prince. Then from the brazen helm he took the serpent's teeth, and scattered them over the new ploughed tilth. The waiting earth softened the seeds, in powerful venom steeped, and the teeth formed new creatures in the soil. And as a baby in his mother's womb takes human shape, and part by part within is perfected, and not until the hour is ripe issues into the common air, so when within the dark and pregnant earth the forms of men were finished, up they rose from the whole teeming field, and each came forth clashing, most wonderful, the arms of war. Then when the Greeks beheld the multitude with sharp spears poised to hurl at Jason's head, their brave hearts failed. Fear was on every face. She too who made him safe was filled with dread. And when she saw him there alone, attacked by foes so many, sudden terror drained her blood away, and cold and faint she sat. And lest her herb should fail, she reinforced them with her spells, and summoned secret charms. He hurled a heavy rock amidst his foes, and thereby turned their onslaught from himself onto each other. Then by mutual wounds and civil strife the earth-born brethren died. The Greeks acclaimed the victor and embraced their glorious prince with eager arms. And she, the foreign witch, longed to embrace him too, but modesty and her fair name forbade. With silent secret joy her heart was full, in gratitude to her triumphant spells, and to the gods who gave their magic power. The task remained to charm the dragon to sleep, that ever wakeful beast with threatening crest and three-forked tongue and curving poison fangs, the ghastly guardian of the golden tree. Then with the opiate herbs, Lethean juice, Jason sprinkled the creature and pronounced 3 times the words that bring deep, peaceful sleep, that stay the troubled seas, the swollen streams. And on those sleepless eyes sleep fell at last, and Jason won the famous golden fleece, and proudly with his prize, and with her too his second prize, who gave him mastery, sailed home victorious to his fatherland.